1212. This is not necessarily for publication. This one here is rated R, restricted. The reason it's rated R because what we about to bring out is an offense to the entire world, but that's not new, because to bring out the gospel and the truth about Christ is to offend the entire world. The church system as we know it today is a farce and a lie. Islam as we know it today is a farce and a lie. These things have nothing to do with Christ, nothing to do with the King of the Jews, nothing to do with Israel, nothing to do with God, nothing to do with the Savior. The church is filled with a bunch of Sadducees and Pharisees, money-grubbing gangster thieves that need to be removed from their seat as Christ prescribed in the Bible.
And that's why it's important for us to know that these churches, all these churches, religions, are teaching lies, man. The entire so-called Christian churches are teaching lies. Islam is a lie. All these religions are lies, and they stop us from knowing who we really are, and that stops us from following the Bible, man. The church is teaching us that our laws are done away with. They teaching us that the laws are done away with. That's why all our women can go sit up in the church on Sunday, go on Monday, on Wednesday, different days, have Bible study, come out and be the biggest freaks they are, man. I believe in helping you, and listen, and I'm ready to die for it. I believe in you. I believe that you can be better. I believe that you should live. I believe you should not starve in the ghetto. I believe you should be on top. I believe in the wealth and the welfare of you. I don't believe in no damn religion. I believe in my brother. I believe in my brother.
We're going to teach our people how to love one another, man. Black people think because of the Christian church that love is a song and a dance. You think that love is a hug and a kiss. You understand? That's not what God said love is in the Bible. We're going to show you what God said love is. Love ain't a song and a dance. God is not all love. God said, we're going to tell you what God said love is in the scriptures, man. We don't have no love amongst our people in our community. This is what God said. 1 John 5 and 3. 1 John chapter 5 verse 3. For this is the love of God. For the Christians that say God is all love, let's find out what God says in the Bible that love is. Read on. That we keep his commandment. That we do what? Keep his commandment. That we sing and dance. Keep his commandment. That we go to church on Sunday. Keep his commandment. That we say God is all love. Keep his commandment. God didn't say name it and claim it. God said keep his commandments. That's what love is. Read on. And his commandments are not grievous. Are not what? Grievous. It's not grievous to love God, to keep his commandments. It's not grievous to not eat pork, to not be a murderer. That's not grievous. That's how we show that we love our people, man. It's not grievous to love your brother. Take me to 1 John 3 and 17. We bringing it out in the scriptures. Black people, there is no love in our community. The only thing we've been taught in our entire lives is Christianity. And Christianity is the reason why we killing each other, why we in prison, why we got high blood pressure and diabetes and AIDS and cancer and abortion. Because the Christian church has taught blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans to hate each other. Read this, brother. 1 John, thank you, brother, chapter 3, verse 17. For whoso has this world's good, whoso has the goods of this world, you got the riches and the power like Oprah Winfrey. You got power like these disgusting NBA players that everybody think is so great and wonderful, like Jesse Jackson and I.S.U.P.K and Louis Farrakhan, who has riches and power in this white man's society. Read on. And seeth his brother have need. And you see how black people is struggling and starving in the ghetto. Read that again. And seeth his brother have need. And you see how black women down in Atlanta is lined up around the corner trying to get welfare while I.S.U.P.K, while T.D. Jakes is a multi-million-dollar pimp preacher, seeing his brothers and sisters struggling and starving in the ghetto like these disgusting celebrities and NFL sports figures. Read on. and shut up his bowels. And you say, that ain't my problem. I got mine, you get yours. Say what? Shut it up his bowels. They say you got to pull yourself up by your own bootstraps. They do what? Shut it up his bowels. That disgusting pimp T.D. Jakes said, I don't feel that it's the responsibility of the rich to take care of the poor. After the Christian church that made $480 billion off of black people since the 1980s, now black people have no homes, no schools, no businesses, no communities. Black people on welfare and food stamps. Black people went to work for the white man in the government and abandoned their own brothers and sisters till the white man start cutting government jobs. Now you in the same welfare line as the rest of your people. God said, read it from the top, brother. But whoso have this world's good and see his brother have need. And you see how black people and Hispanics is struggling and starving. Hispanics being locked up by the white man and exploited in his INS detention centers, picking 90 pounds of fruit for less than $1 a day. You understand? What Hispanic celebrity opened their mouth to speak for Hispanics? What Hispanic congressman that opened their mouth to talk about the plight of our Hispanic brothers dying in them damn prisons? Where Marco Rubio at? Where that brother that played for the Giants? Tito, where is he at? All your boxing figures. Where the hell is Oscar De La Hoya at? Since he loves his people. We don't have any love amongst our people because we are all Christians. And the Christian church teaches blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans to hate each other. You understand? Read on. And shut it up his bowels. And shut up his bowels. Feel that for a second. You look at all these rappers. I looked at an Instagram tweet with damn Floyd Mayweather talking about his new Maybach, $500,000 vehicle. He in Detroit. Brothers in Detroit getting put out their house and thrown on the street. The Arabs and the daggone Arabs is buying up Detroit while black people getting thrown on the street and pushed out the city. Why the hell don't he take that $500,000 to buy his 15th car and feed his people? Because he hate black people. Read on.
You so right, man. Oprah Winfrey and P. Diddy and all them stepping fetching Negroes lining up to buy the LA Clippers from some racist white man. When are they gonna come together and help cities like Detroit? When are they gonna come together and set up businesses in cities like Detroit where black people live and starving and dying? But all they care about is damn money and fame and glory, man. You rich Negroes in America are filthy and disgusting and useless as the day is old. You get rich, you got power in America, and you turn your back on black people. You think you just a dark-skinned white man, and God will kill you with the white man when Christ returns, man.
The water, man. Get that brother a hand. The powerful priest a hand. This is what the Lord is saying. Take me to 1 Timothy 6 and 17. This is what the Lord is saying. God is against these rich leaders that you're looking up to that's so great and wonderful. We're trying to teach our people how to love one another. Don't you know they paying them, like the brother said earlier. They'll pay your celebrities not to speak out for you. They put a gag order on the celebrities. Young black men, 5 and 6 years old, dreaming about going to the NFL. In the neighborhoods, buying all the jerseys, all the basketball shoes, shooting and murdering each other for Michael Jordan. And that Uncle Tom Michael Jordan never opened his mouth and tell the brothers in Chicago, stop murdering each other. My shoes ain't worth it. I'm a multi-millionaire. I give away shoes to the whole city so no more of my people have to die. Or leave Nike. Say to hell with that. Too many of my people is dying. I'm not selling no more shoes. They don't give a damn about black people. This is what God said. 1 Timothy 6 and 17. Charge them that are rich in this world. What did God say? Charge them that are rich in this world. This is how you love your people. You charge them that are rich in this world. You charge Oprah Winfrey for going to build schools for some disgusting African children that sold black people into slavery while she let your black schools get shut down. While she let your black homes get shut down. Oprah built an orphanage for some disgusting Africans that sold our people into slavery and let black kids live in an abandoned hospital in Washington, D.C. because they hate black people. And this is what God said from the top. Charge them that are rich in this world. God said, charge these rich people in this world. Read on. That they be not high-minded. That they be not high-minded. That they not focused on who gonna be the mayor, who running for the next president. The mayoral candidate didn't stop crack from being sold in Washington, D.C. Barack Obama, black people went out and voted for Barack Obama, 98%. He didn't stop the abortion centers from being put into black neighborhoods. He didn't stop all the rape and child molestation in the black and Hispanic communities. You understand? God said, charge them that are rich. Read them. Nor trust in uncertain riches. Don't do what? Nor trust in uncertain riches. Nor trust in uncertain riches. Every brother abandon their community in the hope that they're going to get an NFL and NBA contract. They get supported by their community, supported by their neighborhood. They go get rich and do like RG3, go get a white girl and abandon Washington, D.C. Like Byron Leftwich, that grow up in the projects and abandon his brothers in the ghetto. That's what they do. God said, charge them that are rich. That's how you love your people. Read them. But in the living God, and not trusting in riches, but in the living God. Like the brothers say, that money done became the God of black people. Black people do anything for $1. It's steal, chill, kill, murder, sell drugs, have abortions, prostitute, be a stripper. No morals amongst our people for a damn $1. You understand? We done lost our love for one another to serve the white man's money. That done became our God. That's why they don't tell black people that Jesus Christ in the Bible is a black man, a Negro from the ghetto with 2 parents who had sex before a marriage ceremony to bring the greatest black man on the face of the earth. Why they don't tell it to blacks and Hispanics whose parents is broken, who in the ghetto, who's starving, who gonna die and kill each other because they don't know that they the greatest people on the earth because they trust in us certain riches and they do not pity their people. They some traitors. But we gonna teach you what love is in the Bible for your people. Let me get in the Apocrypha, Baruch chapter 3 verse 4. You go to Matthew chapter 5 verse 17. We're gonna get love in the Bible. God said the love of God is to keep the commandments. You understand? This is the problem. We have people that teach blacks and Hispanics that we do not have to keep God's commandments. That's hate. The opposite of love is hate. You got that? Matthew 5 and 17. Read that. Matthew chapter 5 verse 17. Matthew 5 and 17. This is what the Lord is saying. These disgusting Christian preachers that sit over the top of black people are responsible for every murder, every rape, every divorce, every broken household, every brother in prison, every brother that was murdered. It's because of these disgusting Christian preachers. And Jesus Christ said, why? Read. Think not that I've come to destroy the law. Jesus Christ said, don't put it in your mind that he came to destroy the law. Don't think that Jesus Christ came, so now Christ came, we can eat pork. We can eat crab, shrimp, and lobster. We can be homosexuals. We can be drug dealers. We can love the white man. Don't think that Jesus Christ destroyed the law. Read them. Or the prophet. Or the prophets. The prophets prophesied destruction for the people that put black people in slavery. Egypt was destroyed for enslaving blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians. And if you loved your people, you would pray to God that he destroy America for putting blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians in slavery. Jesus Christ didn't do away with the prophets. Their brothers suffered and died trying to teach black people to reserve their heritage in these scriptures. You understand? Why would Jesus Christ come and say, well, we could do away with 1,000 years of your history and say to hell with it. Now we can do whatever we want. That's how our kids think. That's why they'll murder each other for some shoes. That's how our women think. That's why they'll abort their baby for a career. You understand? That's what happened. The Christian church taught us this. But this is what Christ said from the top. Think not that I come to destroy the law or the prophets. I am not come to destroy, but to fulfill. Jesus Christ did not come to destroy it. He came to fulfill, meaning to teach us how to keep these laws, statutes, and commandments. To teach us how to deal with the real issues that blacks and Hispanics face on a daily basis. How do you deal with a problem between your brother so that you don't end up on World Star and you videotaping it while y'all murder each other at the damn gas station? How to take your brother to the side and say, man, I don't like what you said. Why you say that to me, man? You see how I'm struggling? Why you gonna treat me like that? Right. But man, it was a joke, man. I ain't mean it like that. I didn't know you felt like that. As opposed to us having a 30-year beef between the Bloods and the Crips. As opposed to us having a 30-year beef between MS-13 and 18th Street, and all our brothers and sisters died. That's why Jesus Christ said, don't think that I destroyed the laws. He came to teach us how to keep these laws, statutes, and commandments and come back and be a nation, a family again. You understand? Read on.
For verily I say unto you, till heaven and earth pass, one jot or one tittle shall in no wise pass from the law.
Jesus Christ said till heaven and earth pass. You understand? No jot or one tittle, no line of a T, no dot of an I will pass from the law. Meaning if God said 1,000 years ago it's wrong to be a homosexual and he give homosexuals AIDS in their blood, God doing it today. If God said don't be a murderer and abort your babies, God's still doing it today. If God said don't hate your people, God's still doing it today. If God said that the white man is the devil that the Bible speaks of, and he going into slavery when a black man by the name of Jesus Christ returned with 200 million black angels, then it's going to happen. God didn't do away with that. You understand? Now Baruch 3 and 4, this is how we love our people. This is what you're supposed to do. The scriptures say honor thy mother and father. This is how blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, you honor your mothers and fathers. Read that.
Baruch chapter 3 verse 4. O Lord Almighty, thou God of Israel.
God of who?
Of Israel.
Of the Chinese.
Of Israel.
Of the Arabs.
Of Israel.
Of the white man.
Of Israel.
That's the first thing you got to understand, Hispanic man, black and Native American man. Your God ain't everybody else's God. The God of this Bible don't give a damn about no other race of people except the people on this side. You've been taught your whole life to love the Africans when the Africans put you in slavery. Love the Chinese. The Chinese built Chinatown on top of your black communities and sucked every dollar out of your community while you lost your homes and your schools. The white man put us in slavery. Why the hell would God love the white man for murdering 99 million black people? This is what's in the Bible. Read that.
O Lord Almighty, thou God of Israel, hear now the prayer.
The what?
The prayers of the dead Israelites.
Of the who?
Of the dead Israelites.
Of the 99 million black people that the white man murdered in the transatlantic slave trade.
Of the dead Israelites.
Of them black women whose babies, them disgusting conquistadors, ripped out our Hispanic brothers and bashed them on the rock.
Of the dead Israelites.
Of Geronimo and Sitting Bull. You understand? Of the 77 million Native Americans that the white man murdered to build the United States of America.
Of the dead Israelites.
Of Trayvon Martin, man.
Of the dead Israelites.
Of Jordan Davis, man.
Of the dead Israelites.
Of Emmett Till, man.
Of the dead Israelites.
The brothers in the Tuskegee experiment.
Of the dead Israelites.
The brothers in Guatemala that the white man gave syphilis to.
Of the dead Israelites.
Of the Incas, the Mayans, the Aztecs, the Taínos.
Of the dead Israelites.
If you love blacks, Hispanics, and Native American people, you're supposed to be remembering what the hell the white man done to your people. You're not supposed to turn your back and love the white man after he murdered your race for 100 years, man. 500 years. Read on.
And of their children.
Of their what?
Of their children.
Leave it in the past.
Of their children.
That was a long time ago.
Of their children.
Of their children. You're supposed to hear the prayers of their children. That's how you love your people. Your children is supposed to be saying, we're not supposed to love the white man because they lynched my grandmother, because they killed my brothers, the Native American Indians, because they sitting on the border with assault rifles, murdering our Hispanic brothers while they running from the drug wars that the white man started in Central and South America.
Which have sinned before thee.
And our people have sinned against the Lord, like celebrating Mother's Day, like eating pork, crab, shrimp, and lobster, like loving the white man. You understand? That's a sin against the Lord. And God said to love God is to keep the commandments. So we got to keep the commandments. And we supposed to be praying to the Lord for vengeance for what he done done to our people, man. Read on.
And not hearken unto the voice of thee that God.
And we supposed to listen to the voice of the Lord. That's what you hearing out here. When we come on this street corner, you hearing the voice of the Lord teaching black people how to love one another. 2 and 7. We're going to teach black people how to love one another. You understand? The I.S.U.P.K. You want your brothers and sisters to live. You don't want your children to grow up and be molested in the Christian church by Eddie Long. You want your sons and your daughters to have children and not abort your babies. Support this truth. Put some money in this bucket, man. You down here spending money, put a couple of dollars in this bucket so we can teach blacks and Hispanics how not to murder each other, how not to die from AIDS, from being homosexuals, how not to be drug dealers and end up 2 million in the white man's prison. Deuteronomy 32 and 7, man. Read that.
Deuteronomy chapter 32, verse 7. Remember the days of old.
This is how you love your people. They hate when the I.S.U.P.K. come out to speak because we teach black people to remember their heritage, to remember what happened to our people, not to leave it in the past. God said this. Read it again.
Remember the days of old. Consider the years of many generations.
You're supposed to consider the years of many generations. Consider the years before that Uncle Tom sellout Martin Luther King told us to join the white man. The years before we lost our black doctors, our black lawyers, our black neighborhoods, our black schools to go sit in the white man's integrated schools where your black children don't even attend class no damn more. To get in the white man's integrated neighborhoods where their whole purpose is to set up a neighborhood watch to gun down your black sons like they did Trayvon Martin. Remember the days of old. Read them.
Ask thy father.
Ask who?
Thy father.
You're supposed to be able to ask your father. That's why they want to get the black man out the house, because they don't want him to teach our children that the white man is the devil that the Bible speaks of, that Jesus Christ is a black man, that the black woman cannot be the head over the household, because God said it. Read on.
And he will show thee thy elders.
Thy elders. Your elders is supposed to be teaching you, but our elders is following that sellout Martin Luther King, telling us to love the white man and join America. Now young black children will go join America and be a homosexual just like the white man, and be a child molester and a murderer just like the white man. That's what happens when you join America. Loving your people is to remember the days of old, to keep the commandments that God gave to our forefathers, not to try to join America and be like the white man. Read on.
And they will tell thee.
And they supposed to tell you how the white man used to lynch black people and hang them from trees. Look at the lynching sign. They supposed to tell you how the white man would beat and kill a black man for trying to be it with a white woman. So RG3 don't go get a white girl. So O.J. Simpson don't get no white girl and end up in prison. That's what they supposed to tell you. But now our elders then turn into Uncle Toms. They want to love the white man in America. Read on.
When the Most High divided the nations.
He did what?
Divided to the nations their inheritance.
God divided the nations. God never told all races of people to come together. That's a lie that the white man came up with. God, if anybody studied the Bible, you know that the Tower of Babel was when all races of people came together. God changed everybody's language on the planet Earth and kept the original language with Adam. We done done just like Martin Luther King said. We done joined little black boys and little white girls together, and now they in the same neighborhood. And George Zimmerman come and murder those little black boys trying to join hands with little white girls. God said we never supposed to join another race of people. Read on.
That they may serve other gods.
That we may serve other gods. And that's so spiritual, like that disgusting Christianity trying to tell black people to worship some damn Mother's Day, man. You go worship, you celebrate Mother's Day, you hate your mother. You let the white man tell you when you're supposed to love your mother. You hate your mother, man. The white man is the devil that the Bible speaks of. You're never supposed to be worshiping no other God besides the God of this Bible. That's the worship of making a woman a God. That's what's in the Christian church. Trying to feminize the man and put the woman up like she God. They bringing it out. We just had an article where a sister committed suicide, worshiping Beyonce, trying to be a divine diva. Beyonce got her own religion where their sisters is worshiping Beyonce like she a goddess, and the sister sacrificed herself to worship Beyonce. Why? Because you done served other gods. You done joined the white man, and it's for homosexual philosophy of putting a woman on a pedestal, and now your black daughters is worshiping Beyonce, killing themselves. That's why God said, never join another race of people. Never join the white man and the Arabs and the Africans who put you in slavery and murdered your people. Freedom.
Where the soldiers at? Where the black men to get together by the thousands and say, enough is enough. We ain't gonna be killing each other no more. Where you at?
Where you at?
But the minute they say no justice, no peace, and them slimy money-grubbing bastards come marching down Washington Avenue, here you Negroes coming like you gonna do something to the white man because he done killed a black man. Shame on you, man. Shame on you. I'm not saying Trayvon Martin didn't deserve to receive some justice. I'm not saying that. But you a hypocrite to be mad at the white man for killing a black man, and you ain't mad at no black man for the 7,000